Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we'll talk about the incident overview. So in for incident, there is a many place from where the incident can be raised. So suppose what is the incident? Suppose something unplanned interruption happen in your organization. In that case, we generate the incident. Incident can be generated by chatting agent, by call the agent, or maybe you can go to the portals and raise the incident by going to the request something, and then uh, can we help, and then from there you can select the incident record producer and you can create the incident. Otherwise you can go to this incident module directly and then create the incident. So there are many way we can create the incident. So incident can be generated. So today we'll talk about the incident lifecycle and how it is flowed over the incident, over the instance. Okay, so let's get started. So for a end user, let's talk about that. This is a end user. I'm a end user. I'll go to the request something from the portals, and then I'll go to this. Can we help you? And then from there, I'm going to create a or generate a record producer. Okay. So I'm selecting the urgency and then typing here. So you can see that I am whenever I'm typing that my laptop is not working, by default it's searching on the some of the catalog items, the record producer or the knowledge article. So it's called the contextual search. So whenever I'm typing something, it started searching on that catalog item based on my based on my description. So it started searching catalog item, knowledge article, and the incident. So let's, as the end user, I raise the request. Once I raise the request, I should get a incident number. So this instance is completely out of box. So once I generate the request, I just get the incident number. So this is the incident number, and I have not attached anything. So this is my attachment. I could create or put the attachment. Right now it's showing the state is new and created an update. All everything is showing right now. Okay, so let's copy this incident and then open to the native instance. If you see this in this out of box module, caller is right now set at my name because I have raised the request. Short description and description both are the copied over whatever I have put in this form. And then if you see the contact type, it says the self service. So it means that I have not create the incident by email, phone, or the virtual agent. It's created myself from the form. Okay, so let's go back to that incident module and see how it looks like. So here you can put the services, like if it is impacted your any application, you can select the services here and the service offering and the configuration item. Okay, category by default is the inquiry or help, software, hardware. These are the category, and the category and subcategory are interdependent. If you see, whenever you are selecting some category, there are subcategory is dependent. Okay, so based on that, whatever you have selected, although in my record producer doesn't have those category and subcategory, but you can include that. Whenever the item will be raised, the state will be new state, and then impact and based on the impact and urgency, the priority will be calculated. So suppose I put the impact is high, and you can see the priority is getting changes. You cannot directly select the priority, so there is a priority lookup from where the priority is getting calculated based on the impact and urgency. You can only set the impact and urgency. Okay, there is a work notes. Any modification you are doing, every time you need to put the work notes here. Okay, um, and then if you see here, these have the assignment group and assign to. So whenever you click the plus sign, you will be able to select the assignment group and assign to directly from this plus icon. So you can see that the groups, we need to select the groups here directly. So I'm just selecting one of these groups, and once I select the groups, I should be able to select the user. So let's select some cab approvals groups. So these are the user which are present under this cab approval. I should be select this member and assign. So you can see that assignment groups and assign to is selected, and in that case state will be automatically changed to the in progress state. So it was in a new state, right now the state changes to the in progress state. So let's reload this form. So you can see that the assignment group and assign to is selected, and then the state changes to the in progress state. So now we change this state to on hold. Whenever we select the on hold, there is a one more field will be available in this incident, that is called on hold reason. You need to select that the reason, and every time it's again you need to put the some additional comments on that. If I scroll down, if you see these have a one field called task SLA. Whenever the incident is created, based on the priority, the SLA is attached and it have some duration. Okay, so you can see the business time left is 1 day. So you need to be complete this incident by 1 day, otherwise the incident will be breached, and then you need to give the proper justification why the incident is breached. Let's select some service here and then save this incident. I'm just putting some condition and then save that. So I just select the services under this. If you see this related list, there is impacted services which is added right now based on that my services selected. Whatever service I have selected, that service is selected showing here the under this impacted services. Now in this configuration item, if you select any of this application here and then save that, that configuration item will be visible under this affected CI. You can see under this affected CI the configuration item is showing right now. Now whoever is assigned, they can directly click the resolve so that incident can be resolved. So once you click the resolve, there will be few fields is mandatory. You can see the resolve resolution and informations. You need to select the resolution code resolve, and then you need to put the resolution notes and then click the resolve so that incident can be resolved. So once you resolve it, resolution code and by putting the resolution code and resolution notes, the result will be automatically populated. Now you can manually close the incident, otherwise based on the system property, after 7 days the incident will be automatically closed. So let's talk about that notification for incident. So for a incident, whenever you open a incident on behalf of incident, there will be one notification generated that this incident number, okay, and then it will be sent to that actual requested for. Okay, so whenever your incident will be generated, it will be sent to a requested for with the incident number. Whenever the incident will be assigned to, it will be sent a notification to the assigned to person with this assigned to. Okay, third notification, whenever the comments will be added, it will be sent a notification to assigned to person. Okay, and then the finally whenever this incident will be resolved, you will get the requested for will get a notifications for resolve the incident. Okay, from the incident you will create, you can copy the incident, you can create the outage, you can create the problem, you can create the request, or you can create a child incident. Okay, so there can be one parent incident that could have multiple child incident. So let's create a child incident. Once you click the create child incident, every all the information will be copied except the caller. You just need to be select the caller here, and then once you select the caller, you just save that. So the new incident will be created. Okay, so it's just a child incident of the parent one. So now if you go back to the related sections, there will be one parent incident, and this is the child incident of this incident. And also you will be notice that the incident state is resolved, because whatever is the parent and parent, if the parent incident will be closed, or resolved, the child incident will be automatically resolved. Okay, so thank you very much. That's it for today. We'll talk about next sessions.